Hi, sorry, I'm a little bit late. I'm just sorting out childcare stuff. Yeah, so I've done that. Oh yeah, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm late and I've been shopping and I'm a little bit hot and flustered, but I'm here. I'm online. I'm live. Just going to share the link very quickly onto Facebook. Um, but yeah, thank you for. Thank you to the phone. In fact, I won't do that. I'll leave the Facebook sharing today. I might do it after. What's this? Oh, I'll do it. It's already open. I'll just log in quickly. Oh, thank you very much for helping with that. Switch. And as you can see, I don't have a title, of course, because I just didn't have that. I just thought, just get online, don't think about titles. So I've just gone for non-duality, which is all you really need anyway. It's the perfect title. Okay, log out of that, close that down, my open tabs. Okay. So, hi, and welcome to the Facebook Live, no, YouTube stream. Woo! Yeah, I thought I'd nip shopping before, I'll be fast as I can. Yeah, right. But anyway. We are here, we are live, we are ready. A bit sweaty, but ready. Sweaty Betty, but ready. Lips are a bit dry, throat's a bit dry, but speaking will happen. So I haven't got a title, but what I'll do first before I speak is I'll just mention that I was thinking about how I can make it a bit easier for myself in the sense of how I don't like having questions like put on the chat too much. If it's too many at once and I don't know who's saying what and it's a bit confusing for me. So the idea came, maybe try Zoom. So I'm going to try Zoom this Thursday if all goes well. Try Zoom and have cameras off and just have Zoom, and then if you want to ask questions you can then put camera on and say hi, hand up, and then I'll have one person to talk to rather than having to jump around. So I might try that and see how it goes. It may not work, but we can try and see. I'm open to trying different methods and seeing what suits me, what I find better or easier. I'm going to put the Zoom link on either Facebook or my YouTube channel, or both, on the channel here. And I can't stream live, I don't think, through Zoom. So I'll just do it through Zoom and I'll upload it later on or something. I'll try and do it straight away, but maybe an hour later or something. We'll see. We'll see. We'll try. We'll see. Who knows? It may or may not work, but we'll see. So yeah, non-duality is the topic of discussion. What to say about non-duality? it's just funny because non-duality is not something to talk about. It's not something to talk about. And yet this talking about it happens. There's plenty of people talking about it. This channel talks about it. And yet it's not something to talk about. It's not something that can be talked about. And yet there is talking about it, which is bizarre. It's bizarre. Happens. Talking about non-duality. Creating a channel, sharing videos, doing talks about non-duality. Just like there's talks and channels talking about all kinds of things, YouTube's full of different topics and subjects being spoken about. So right now there is what we call the room. There's the room. There are receiving objects in the room, and we can label and name those objects as if they are separate things. We can say there's a saucepan, a glass, a straw, some pears, some sweets, some cooking oil, all these different objects, all these appearances. There's the light, the camera, the screen, the laptop, the table, the hands, the chair, the ear defenders, the other ear defenders, the ruler, the pencil, the phone, the food plate thing, mat, food mat, table, the pulled out hair. I pull my hair out a lot, and it's a lot of hair on the table, or the curls. And there's lip gloss or lip, whatever it is. Papers, lots of papers. There's a door with art on, pictures on. There's a steamer that hardly gets used. There's a little light bulb on the ceiling. There's tape on the ceiling. I'm not sure why there's tape on the ceiling. There's stuff. There's these words coming out. The window, the light. Little gnat thing on the window. Net. Outside there's tree and hedge and wall. Grass. Clouds. A human being walking across. Going into a door. The clock is ticking on the screen, or moving on the screen. There's breathing happening. The lungs are expanding and contracting. Deflating. Expanding and deflating. The clock is ticking on the wall. So people could label this as what I'm saying now. They could label it as mindfulness. And that's okay. It's okay to call it mindfulness. That pointing out of what's happening, the senses, the perceptions. That's a great practice, to point out or become aware of what's happening. But in non-duality, what is also being spoken about, or what's being spoken about, is that this, what you would call an experience of life happening, this appearance of everything, isn't separate and isn't in time. So we can label these seeming appearances of separate objects, the perception of them, the labeling of them, the perceiving of them, the knowing of them, the identifying of them, the differentiating between them. But we point out that that is an ability, a functioning ability that we have as a collective of human beings, species. We've developed language, and we've begun to label and name things to help us to communicate and work together. But beyond that, beyond labeling and knowing and naming, beyond that communication functioning, we have the reality is not, the objects are not known. They aren't separate objects. That this is undivided, this reality experience is undivided. And that it's not in time also. So we've created these things, objects, naming, time. We've created these things as ways for us to function better and communicate with each other. And you can't really argue that that's helped. It's helped us. As a species, collective species. But what hasn't helped us is this identification that has happened with the labeling and the thinking and the time, imagination, this abstracting ability. It's helped us, and it also has come at a price. And that price is seemingly losing who we are, losing ourselves in this abstract abstracting in this thinking, getting lost and identified with it so deeply that we've become identified with it fully. We've not, like, it's been fully taken on and become truth. And what's come with that is this fully energetic identification with it, where it feels like that's, rather than it just being an abstract thought, oh, I'm sitting here, or I'm going shopping, it's become an actual a felt energetic experience of I am going shopping and I am sitting here. So rather than that just being an idea and then a means to communicate where the body is, what it's doing, it seemed to have become an entrenched experience. So on one hand, it's become more and more entrenched. It seems that way, energetically identified with and owned and lived through this idea of being separate. It's also like not fully been able to, like, it's not fully true because it isn't true. And so while there's that feeling and experience of being separate, there's something that's not quite right with it, because it's not, because it doesn't feel quite right, and it feels like there's something suffocating in it, or there's something not quite right. It's hard to, not quite right about it. So with that, it creates this unsatisfying feeling, like something's not quite right, or something's missing, or something's not quite true, or something. And so it drives the seeking, it drives this looking to correct that, or to find out what it is, or yeah, correct it is a good word, to correct it. Because it isn't true. This idea of someone sitting here or someone listening isn't true. It isn't the reality of things. It's a reality in sense of being able to talk about things and say, yes, I like this, I don't like this, so I'm going here, I'm doing this, but it's not actually a truth. It's not a truth. And so what non-duality is about, or is doing, is pointing that out. It's speaking from wholeness. It's speaking from a place that isn't bound up in that experience of separation, isn't bound up in that experience of time. And what can happen is there can be a resonance, or resonating with that. There can be a hearing of that, and there can be a resonating. Something resonates, something's hearing that or feeling that or vibing that or relating to that or resonating. And it's friggin' love. I'm saying frigging to avoid swearing, but it's that love, it's freedom, it's what's been longed for and what's been apparently missing in the experience of separation. This sense of what's missing. This is what's missing, and it isn't missing. It's just that this idea of you being this individual, this separate person, has been more believed in and so identified with and lived through, and therefore it feels as if something's missing when actually it's not like you're the problem, but it's just like there's just this misidentification with being a person, with being separate. I think saying a person is confusing because there does seem to be a person, there does seem to be a someone, but it's not separate, and that's the issue or the confusion. It's not actually a separate person. There's no actual separate person, separate individual. And that can be misunderstood and misinterpreted. It's got really grey outside all of a sudden. Like when you hear that there's no person, it can be really misunderstood. The person can hear that and really take it in the wrong way. So what non-duality then is pointing to is simply that this isn't separate, that this is whole and complete. One minute, sorry. Oh, some lemon water. We have lemon. Oh, that's nice. So So this is love. This is wholeness. How beautiful. How beautiful. So yeah, feel free to send any questions through Skype or through the chat. Yeah. Oh, I'm already online. Hi, very nice. Very nice, yes, very nice. Very nice. This is very nice. Very, very. It's going to rain. Very, very nice. Oh, it's already raining. Josh has no coat, but oh well. Didn't take it this morning. I can feel I'm very sure that we'll be back to homeschooling soon. I can feel it in the air. We are very much going back to home education very soon, which will be a whole nother change again. But yeah. But it's been really interesting to experience the whole school thing, and for all of us really to experience it. But I think yeah, they'll be out very soon. Yes, very nice. Sorry, yes, but a bit of a random thing then because I saw the rain. I thought rain, child with no coat. Oh yes, they're at school. Oh yes, school's not good. Not really. School's okay. It has its benefits. It's pros and its cons. Same as home ed. There's pros and cons. By the way, Walter Driscoll streams to YouTube and Zooms. I know you can do it at the same time. I'm not sure. Maybe I've got a laptop rather than the desktop. I'm not sure how. And my laptop's kind of like on its way out, so I'm not sure it can handle doing that. He streams his computer screen while Zoom is on. So he's on YouTube and uses Zoom to record it. Oh, I don't know. Record its. Oh God, it's complicated. My head went. Woo, woo, woo. He uses his computer. I'm guessing you mean YouTube while stream is on. Sorry, while Zoom is on. Because Zoom can record, can't it? It can record the screen. It can share screen, sorry. Oh, I don't know. It's confusing. It's very nice to just randomly come over your stream. All right. If you subscribe to it, Shorg, you could press notifications, and then you can get an email to say that I'm going live. But if you prefer randomly coming across it, maybe your algorithm is matched to show my videos. Yeah. But we'll just try it. We'll see on Thursday if I can get it up and running, and we'll just do it without YouTube for now. I'll upload it separately, and I'll learn about how to do it through YouTube at the same time. But I'm not sure this can handle it. It's already kind of very much near its end of functioning. So I'm not sure if it can handle doing that. Hello. Yeah, we'll try. We'll see. Thank you. Oh, my head's quite sore in this area. I pull my hair a lot here. It's sensitive. The scalp. It hurts. Yes, no problem. Very nice either way. Yeah. We'll try and see. Yeah, we'll try it and see. I want cameras off just so that it doesn't add to overload or to having distraction. So if I have cameras off and then cameras on to ask questions or to interact, it'll be easier. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Any questions? Anybody want to speak or say anything? Okay. Nobody wants to speak on. Okay, so there's no questions coming. So hopefully I'll be able to upload the Zoom if you can't join on Thursday. I'll aim for 11 with that. Yeah, I'll aim for around 11, but I'll post it, the link on my YouTube channel and on Facebook as well. So thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Okay, bye. See you Thursday.